Hey Cancer, it's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your July 2020 Silent Enemies reading. The Silent Enemies reading is a reading that is done to help you to pay attention to intuitive nudges that you get about people who are closest to you. You know, sometimes the people who are closest to you are not usually, in some certain stances, in some situations, some cases, some circumstances, they're not really on your team for whatever reason. You know, it could be something as simple as you just getting on their nerves that day to something as extreme as, you know, they're plotting your demise in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, the goal of the reading is, one, to make sure you pay attention to intuitive nudges, and two, to pay attention to people who are closest to you so that you're not bamboozled or blindsided by people who are closest to you taking advantage of you. This reading is not going to resonate with everybody, and it's not meant for you to start taking, offense or looking at people around you in a negative light, but it is intended for you to pay attention to an intuitive nudge you get and investigate that nudge before you do something about it. So you get a nudge, you investigate it first, find out if there's some, if it's a valid concern or not. If it's not, then brush it off. If it is, then investigate further. But don't ignore it. Alright, it's very important that we don't ignore our intuition just because we're around people who we're around every day, and we may feel comfortable. But these people who I'm considering under this category of silent enemy are people that you work with, people that your family members, your friends. It could be your landlord, it could be your tenant, it could be your kids' teachers, it could be your barber. It could be anybody who comes in your vicinity on a regular basis and you just get a strange vibe about them. You just want to make sure that vibe is not intended, to do you harm. So we're going to put out 3 cards. We're going to take a look at the cards. I'm going to give you the vibe that I get. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't try to make it. This is not one of those readings that you can make fit, okay? Just, skip this reading if it's not for you. We will have an extended. The link is going to be in the box below. And before we go to the extended, we'll pull a crystal energy oracle here to give you some idea of, whatever type of protection the universe wants you to have by, having this crystal in your aura, in your energy. So we need 2 more cards for you guys. Let's see what we got for Cancer. Alright, so there's 2. One more. I'm not sure what the glare is. I'm taking it as a positive vibe because it's been going on since 5 a.m. Early this morning. Usually when I film, I don't get this white glare, so I'm thinking the ancestors here with me, chilling out with me. And matter of fact, one came to me the night before in my dream, so I'm thinking he's still here. So I'm just gonna rock with this. So I'm sorry about the white glare, but I've been feeling good since it's been here, so I'm taking that as positive vibes. All right, what else do we got? One more for Cancer, please. All right, it's like right there. There we go. All right, so the cards that I have are the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords reverse, the Emperor in reverse. So with this 8 of Pentacles energy here, what I'm feeling with that is there's a lot of somebody's watching you. I'm feeling somebody is really focused on you. Somebody's trying to get your attention, or it could be in the workplace. For some of you, someone is watching what you're doing. You may want to be careful of your bosses, your employees. I was getting this vibe with you guys last month with the Silent Enemies reading. Something going on with work, okay? Your bosses. I feel like you're being watched. I feel like you're under the microscope. You're under the radar for whatever reason. So if there's anything you got going on that you're doing that could constitute them coming to you saying, hey, you're breaking the rules, or you're borderline breaking the rules, I would recommend that you curtail that activity. If you're one who complains about your job and what's going on to other employees, I would recommend you nip that in the bud, because I'm feeling instinctively that you can't trust your employee. You can't trust your coworkers. You know, as far as your complaints and things, they may sit there and complain with you, but that doesn't mean that they're not going back and repeating what you're saying to others, or to the right person. And then the right person could be someone who may not favor you and could be looking to put you in a position where they want you out. So you got to be careful. I feel like you're being watched at the job for sure. If this is in reference to a secret admirer or someone who, an ex or maybe something like that, they could be watching you, watching what you're doing. They could be watching you at your job. So you may have someone who knows where you work. They could be parking outside your job or driving around when they know you're going to get off, or, you know, wherever you have lunch at on your lunch break. You could have somebody who has a crush on you as well. I don't know why that's coming up as silent enemy, but, you know, it's maybe because it's just you don't know about this person. Maybe you may pick up a vibe at work, not really sure if this person likes you or not, or what's going on with them. I'm getting it's because they may have a crush on you. So that's what I'm getting strongly. A lot of workplace energy here for Cancer, for this Eight of Pentacle energy here. But yeah, somebody's watching you at work. Maybe they want to give you a promotion. Maybe they don't. Maybe they want to, you know, maybe they feel you're breaking the rules. Maybe they aren't, but you're being watched. So just be careful. There could be surveillance that you don't know about that has been planted since, you know, COVID is going on. So be careful. Now, this next card here with the Seven of Swords reversed. I'll show you the card upright. See, this card here is telling me that I feel strongly, especially this, I feel that these two are tied in a way. I feel like they're trying to catch you doing something. Somebody might be trying to set you up at the job for something. They could be trying to set you up to do something so that they can catch you and get rid of you. You got to be careful who you're talking to at the job, who you're hanging out with. You know, little sneaky things that you do, like, you know, if there's little things that people do at the job where they think it's not gonna add up to much because everybody else does it, but the thing is that they're gonna focus on you, is what I'm getting strongly. So for example, say you are someone who, you know, you try to stay on the clock a little bit longer than everybody else, or, you know, a little bit longer just to get OT. Like, if you're discussing this with coworkers, like, yeah, I you know, I had to get that OT, I had to stay a little later or whatever. However you're wording it, you got to be careful, because people could go back and tell other coworkers what's going on, and it'll spin it in a way, whether it's intentionally or not, but it'll spin it in a way where you will be revealed. What you're doing is being revealed. So you have to be careful. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that you are actually catching people out there, people closest to you. You're like looking at what's going on with them, and you're feeling like, okay, I see where your sneakiness and your snakeness is. You guys with Cancer energy, you have Mercury in retrograde, so a lot of you could be reminiscing about people who've done you wrong. You could be looking back at a situation and realize where someone was being sneaky or someone was being manipulative. It could be someone who's in your life right now, but something could have happened that triggered you to think back for a minute and like, wait a minute, yeah, it was them, it was this person. So some of you have been getting intuitive nudges for a while and you've just been ignoring them, but you're finally starting to pay attention to them now, and it could be anybody around you. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be people from work. It could be, you know, family, friends, co-workers, like I said. But there's somebody that you're realizing what they were doing. It's coming to fruition what they did. And you're going to look at them as, okay, so you were someone who was around me. You didn't have my best intention. You know, your goal was to be snakish, is basically what it is. So you're going to find out about this person. I feel like you're going to find out about it. I feel like it might be, if it's not a coworker, it could be a family member or a friend, more so. It could also be a lover for some of you, but it's, you know, something's going to be revealed for sure. Yeah, I'm getting whatever this person did, you know, their intent, it wasn't anything personal. It was just, I'm feeling as if, you know, you just happened to be in their way. especially if it was at work. You know, you just happen to be a casualty in the war, so to speak. So, like I said, somebody could have said something accidentally and it pointed to you as to what you were doing on the low. That's what I'm getting strongly with this energy here. With this Emperor energy, this is the Emperor energy that's coming up here, and it's come up in reverse. So you could have somebody around you who, it could be a parent, it could be a father figure. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but someone who's strong, masculine energy. They're very aggressive. They're very assertive. They could be very controlling, wanting to tell you how to do things, wanting to, enforce their view and their ways, on your situation. Some of you, this could be you. You could be a father, a Cancer father, who's being a little bit too, aggressive in reference to, your discipline and how you communicate with your children or your wife or other family members. For others of you, I'm getting this is a boss here. Like, I'm getting this energy here with these three cards combined. It could be separate energies, but I'm getting for a lot of you, this is work related. You got a boss who's not feeling you. You got a boss who's not feeling you. You have a boss who is trying to get rid of you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's because of cutbacks, financial setbacks, or if it's because they just don't like you. They may feel that you're doing something underhanded and they're trying to catch you out there, or they're doing something underhanded to get rid of you. I'm feeling that strongly here for a lot of you. You got to be careful on the job. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't feel anything else. That's the strong feeling I'm getting here. So what I'm going to do, Cancer, is I'm going to get you a Crystal Angels Oracle. This is a deck that talks about the crystals that you can use and carry on you for protection. Crystals are a great way to increase and raise your vibration, raise your aura, your frequency around you. Since we are walking vibrations, whenever you add stones to your energy by wearing them on your wrist or wearing them on your finger or wearing them in your ear or around your neck, or carrying them in your pocket, the energies of that stone incorporate into your energies, and as you're vibrating off the energies that you want to attract to you naturally, those stones are vibrating the energy off to attract what they naturally attract. So if you wear a stone, a rose quartz, because you want to attract more love and compassion in your life and you want to be more compassionate, you would wear that stone and that stone would give off that frequency, so you would attract that energy. So let's see what stones the universe wants you to work with. Alright, so I have here Moonstone. Let me see, do I have a piece of Moonstone? I believe I do. Is this Moonstone? Yeah, I believe this is Moonstone here. I'm not sure if you can see. It's like a clearish stone. It's like a grayish, clearish stone. But at any rate, this is Moonstone. And what you do is this, it's for heightened intuition. It says, be aware of your inner knowingness and it's trustworthy. So this is for you to start paying more attention to your intuition. For those of you who are not. Cancer, you guys are naturally intuitive anyway, but if you just need an extra boost, then you would be able to use the Moonstone and carry it on you. You can get small little pieces like this. I have 2 pieces of it. And you can carry it on you. I keep mine at the corner of my desk when I'm doing readings and things like that. But you can carry it on you. You can get, like I said, jewelry, rings, bracelets, necklaces, and carry it on you. And it will help to heighten your intuition to what's going on so that you can get a better understanding, especially if this is a workplace situation here. If you're not getting any vibes about work, then I wouldn't worry about it. But I would just start paying attention to your surroundings and what you say to people at work. But this could also be people outside of your job, people, that you hang around with, friends, You know, people could be watching you more so, trying to figure out how you make money. So if you have people asking you about your finances and things like that, you know, especially if you're not applying for a job for them, or you're not applying, you know, for any finances, they're just watching what you do and counting your money. Those type of people, you got to be careful of them, because they could be trying to put you in a position where they're trying to take advantage of you in some way, shape, or form. You may be coming off to people like you have more money than, you know, they have, or maybe you are looking good financially, and people could be trying to figure out how to get that from you. So you do have to be careful. But yeah, working with Moonstone will help you to be more in tune with what's going on around you. All right. So this has been your July Silent Enemies reading. I'm going to go to the extended. We'll clarify these a little bit more to get some more messages, and we'll get some more advice. So the link is in the box below. Hopefully I see you there. If not, I'll see you for the next video. Peace out, Cancer.